I think I didn't realize how fragile we were, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. That's been eye-opening. I would have thought we would have been like, oh, 2-3 months and but it happened so quickly and so definitive. It wasn't like, oh, we can't do online sales anymore. Right. Or you can't do face-to-face classes, but you can do shopping. Like, it all just went away overnight, and that, it's very kind of overwhelming.
Personally, I was just in the midst of also just trying to make sense of what was happening. And I feel like a lot of the people that I've talked with, just friends and family, I feel like we all felt the same. You want to help, but you're not quite sure where you even are, and what you can do, what position you're in to,
It's really weird for everybody. Never experienced anything like this. We kind of took it day by day, especially with some of the closures and things like that, because we didn't know. We didn't know what was going to happen. So we kind of took it as it came down the pipeline and dealt with it then and there. And right as soon as the schools started closing, that was, big. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, so we were just kind of felt, where are these kids going to get food? A lot of kids do rely on the school lunches to eat as part of their meal, whether it's breakfast or lunch, 1 meal a day, at least 5 days a week. So that's a lot, even if it's for one kid, in a month, that's 20 meals almost, at least. It kind of elaborates on what we already do. If there's someone in need, anybody, it doesn't matter, they can come in and get a cup of coffee or latte and a food or something if they need it. There's a sign on our door that I'm sure you saw when you came in. We accept anybody here. I think the really neat thing that you see, not just with myself, but with this is, with the kids, is you see a lot of businesses that are taking this upon themselves. As long as we're here, we'll take care of you and we'll do the best that we can to take care of you.
We've had to make some tough choices, and I feel like every business owner I know is making those tough choices. We've been trying to think about what are the kernels of our mission that are still very much there. Like, that art is really therapeutic, and how do we offer that back to the community in a way that either brings an income or doesn't? But probably the bigger goal right now is really making sure that our community is well. And I think I've been really encouraged by the creativity of all these different groups really saying, okay, what's the kernel of our mission? And how are we gonna figure out a different way to do that so we can still continue to be who we are, but we can't do it in this limited format, so we're gonna do it in this other way that is allowable and good and safe and healthy.
If you would have asked people a year ago, when this was nowhere in sight, what would you think about changing your whole business model and all of your operational protocol in a matter of, 2 or 3 days, a week? I mean, they've changed so quickly. It's pretty amazing. So any way we can support them, we're proud to do that. As a community development corporation, this is exactly what we should be doing. This is exactly our mission, to help our business community as well as to help residents. This campaign does a little something for both.
We really care a lot more about the people around us and how we survive as a community and what kind of relationships we have afterward than we do about the actual selling of products and selling of classes and things like that do keep our business afloat.
As a business, you have to take on these things and support the community yourself outside of just being a business. Yes, we all have to make money. This is my livelihood, but also we're here for more than just that. We're here to take care of the community and the kids and the elderly people in our community. But also, I think a lot of people would be really surprised at what you could buy locally in any town across the United States, across the world, that would support the community you're in. It makes it that much better. If you want a better community, you have to shop local and support local.
It's less about the fried chicken dinner that I got that night and more about, I want this kind of thing to be able to stay in my community. I want these people who care about my community a lot and have done a really good job and have paid taxes for a long time. I want them to be able to stay.
I mean, we're all trying to be there for each other now, best we can. So from everything that we've seen, we have a very supportive community. I trust everybody will, that people will come back.
And if we're stepping up to
to truly love each other and love our communities on this small level, I have to think that translates to a larger scale.